Put your hands up! Put your hands up! Higher!
Hey, someone confirming I can get rid of that last, do you still need that CAD exhibition in federal?
I'm still working on it, but you can close it out on an arrest report.
That's fine, if you still need it, I can keep it for you.
No, that's fine. Go ahead and close it out.
Transfers may be made here for lines destined to the Federal Center and JetGo Government Center Golden Stations. Next stop, 10th and Osage. This is the 10th and Osage station. Thank you for riding RTD Electric. Next, 18th and South.
Sorry I'm late. Gonna pass out the syllabus this morning. Would you mind helping me a little bit here, please? All right, everybody, welcome to the Foundations class. This is Design Fundamentals. We're gonna be meeting every Thursday. This is an 11-week course. You get 3 credits, and I'm your instructor. My name is Larry Dexter. The course description, this is, take a look at your syllabus here and follow along. It's an introduction to the basic principles of design using a variety of materials and techniques.
And that's where it all began.
What do you mean? That's when you decided to become a street artist?
I mean, when I, where it began was where I wanted to follow my dream and go to college to study the art that I wanted to pursue.
So you would say that college and studying art in school was the first step that started it all?
At the time, everyone just wanted me to make them happy and try to fit in. But when I filed a divorce and cut everyone off and went to school for my art, I felt like at that point I was really finally becoming an artist, or at least taking the path of one.
So when you decided to follow your dreams as an artist, how'd that change your life?
My dad used to take me to school, elementary, like 4th or 5th grade. I remember on the way I'd always tell him, what's going on in art class for today, and we were doing something, drawing horsehair or goldfish scales, something. And I remember telling him about it, and he was like, just stop. He was trying to tell me that my dream of being an artist was fun, but it wasn't realistic. What I needed to do was find a job or build up a career that makes good money to be happy. And I said, but Dad, obviously money doesn't make anyone happy. He said that it's not the money that makes people happy. It's the stability from the money that makes people happy. I remember getting out of the car and, being so upset at him, just feeling so let down and not acknowledged. And I decided, I wasn't gonna let this ruin my day. I wanted to turn around and try to wave bye to him, and by the time I had done that, he was already halfway down the street. I tried to find financial stability. I tried to find someone I was happy with. But the moment I really decided to follow my dream, everyone treated me like I was a bad person.
What's this?
Our divorce papers. Conveniently, you decided to not have a phone.
So I'm just supposed to have a phone like everyone else?
No, but it's responsible. You already missed our first 2 mediation appointments, but I had to pay for your fees. And your dad keeps calling me, bothering me, asking me where you're at. So I just gave him your phone number and your address.
I gave him my address?
Yeah, because I don't want to deal with it anymore. He's your dad.
You know what? I really don't want to talk about this.
You know what? We're not done talking about it until you understand that I need these papers signed so I can move on with my life. Do you get that?
Yeah, I get it. But don't you get that I'm trying to go to school right now to make a living and to make something of myself? I'm happy doing and pursuing what I love. I'm not a coward anymore, afraid to chase it. Okay? I was miserable working for you and your dad. I really was. But I'm happy now doing what I love, and I'm probably going to make a living out of it. Doesn't that even make you the least bit proud of me?
I mean, I feel like I was the best thing you ever had and you lost that and you didn't work towards that. So I hope you have a great time with the rest of your life.
Christ, man, it took you long enough. No, come on, let's go. Got shit to do today, man.
This is the 3rd time you guys have been late in the past 2 weeks.
Not me, him.
I don't have money for a car. I have to take the light rail.
Ronnie, Zach has been doing you a favor by picking you up at light rail.
Well, I'm sorry. I took the light rail this morning. I was late. It's not even my fault, okay? I can't control what the train conductor's going to do or how fast he goes. And
You've got 2 more stops added to today's route. You must have them done by 6 p.m. Understand?
I got you.
Really?
I could sue you for that.
Oh, with what money, Ronnie?
Let's go. No, man. Your legs must be snails or something, man. You're slow as fuck all the time.
Faster than you.
Maybe. Probably. Fuck. I know you're probably just gonna say dope, but do you want to take a drag off of this?
No, I'm okay. I'm really sorry about upsetting your dad back at the warehouse. You know that wasn't my intent. I just was late from the light rail. You know I can't control that.
It's just...
if we fuck this up, if I lose this job, I'm fucked, man. I need this money, you know?
Well, I kind of need the job pretty bad too, you know. Despite everything and me being late, I do need it because, you know, I've got to keep up, you know, living at my motel and going to art school.
Why are you going to college for art anyway, man? It's not like you're going to be rolling in dough when you graduate.
I can. I mean, yeah, like, I mean, I could definitely do that, you know? I mean, there's just so many different ways that you can draw or do your art, you know?
How?
I mean, like, for example, like, this one's about comic books. So, like, you learn how to, like, you know, do paneling and symbolism and everything and close-ups, so I just thought, you know, why not just study up on some of this art and see how I can change my own, so.
Whatever makes you happy, dog. Me, I'm trying to get this new thing at a postal service. It's way better than the newspaper place. My dad says he has it in, but I gotta go for an interview and a drug test.
Maybe if you stop smoking so much weed in general or smoking, you know, maybe you'd get it a lot sooner.
Yeah, about that. Whatever, man.
But hey, I still think you'll get the job regardless.
Thanks, man.
So, you said that you were studying your college art books while you were on your newspaper route. Now, what I want to know is, what was the point at which you actually figured out what kind of art you wanted to create? Or when was it that you figured out the kind of medium that you wanted to explore? And give me the details.
I mean, I like to sketch. I definitely like to paint. I reference Picasso a lot. I like to study and use a lot of his pieces. You know, at the time I really just had this tiny little laptop that I would just do, you know, all my color and designings for my projects, you know. Take it to Walgreens and have them printed on paper and poster. And I actually got in a lot of trouble for it with my college professor. Hi, my name is Ronnie Carlone, and I'm doing the cyanotype process. Sir John Herschel introduced the cyanotype process in 1842. It was adopted by amateur photographers and draftsmen as it provided a simple and inexpensive way to reproduce negatives and or drawings. Scientists, particularly botanists, also love this process for its ability to render intricate details of plant structures in a scientifically pure way. The skeleton with a lit cigarette in its mouth is a juvenile joke because Van Gogh painted it in early 1886 while studying at the Art Academy in Antwerp. The painting shows that he had a good command of anatomy, as well as his letters and anecdotes from others record that he sparred with his drawing and painting teachers and was scornful of conservative academic practice. His time at the academy lasted only weeks. He felt he was learning nothing and later proclaimed academic training damned boring.
Ronnie, unfortunately, we're all out of time for today. I'm going to have to stop you right there, and we're going to pick up with the next set of presentations at the beginning of next week. Read chapters 6 and 7 Please email me your chapter reviews prior to next week's class. Thank you, everybody. Hey, Ronnie, your art piece is cool and all, but that was not really the assignment. The assignment was to recreate a piece of art in any medium, photography, design, and present it to the class.
Mr. Dexter, that's what I did. I did the sign the type process. It's the same printing and everything. And I made it my own. I used the medium just like you asked. So I don't understand.
Ronnie, what I really want you to do is focus on your portfolio so you can get a paying gig when you get out of class. No one's gonna pay you for a cyan blue piece of artwork.
Okay, but I don't care about getting paid for it. I just want to be able to get good at what I want to do. So if I want to do this again, I want to know that I can do it properly and better than I did it this time. I mean, I just don't understand why you think it has to be something people would pay for. That shouldn't be the standard of what you're teaching, in my opinion.
Well, I want you to get a paying gig when you get out of college. You'll get a passing grade this assignment, but I really want you to focus and come back stronger next time. Focus on your portfolio to get a paying gig.
Alright, whatever.
We'll see you next week, Ryan.
Yeah, whatever.
The Potato Eaters is his first knockout masterpiece. It's a resume of everything he's felt and thought up to now. Everything that would make him a revolutionary artist is already here. The dark, thick colour was chosen not just for pictorial effect, but, you might say, philosophically, to say something. And that something isn't meant to be charmingly rustic. I mean, how brown can you get? This is manure brown, the grey brown, as he explained, of dusty spuds before they've been rinsed. Lost in total identification, Van Gogh paints like a clod, the heavy, loaded brush doing its own manual labour. The picture seems troweled and dug rather than painted. There's total union between painter and subject. It's all in the hands.
I've tried to bring out the idea that these people eating potatoes by the light of their lamp have dug the earth with the self-same hands that they're putting into the dish. Manual labour, a meal honestly earned. Anyone who wants to paint peasants looking namby-pamby had best suit himself.
It's almost as if he's having
What's going on? What the hell's going on? I've been calling your phone every day. You don't answer your fucking phone, now it's disconnected.
It's because I don't have a phone. I only have the motel phone. You probably just called when I wasn't here.
What are you doing? You're a smart kid. You've always been smart. You had a good job, but you make some fucked up decisions.
What? I didn't want to be married to that bitch anymore. I'm going to school now and I'm getting an education. I don't see what the problem is. I'm an artist.
Painting, drawing. You know how hard it is to sell paintings and art? How are you going to make a living? How are you going to put food on the table?
It's not that hard if you're good. And I'm trying to get good now. It'll probably put food on the table when I turn 33, 35. It'll take a while, but I will get there. I know I am.
You had a good job. You were making good money. That's how life works. You get married, you have kids, you build something.
Dad, I wasn't happy with her. She just wanted to control me for her dad so he could just use me at his work. I wouldn't have been anyone special or meaningful.
I drove 3 hours over here to talk to you. And you look like you have your fucking mindset on this.
I don't want to work 9 to 5 like you at a warehouse. Working with the same 8 people. Inspiring only the same 8 people. I want to inspire 100 people, thousands of people to think, oh wow, he's doing something really impressive and creative. I wonder if I could do that. And then they give it a shot and they'd be great at it or even better than me, which is amazing.
I'm fed up with this shit. I'm tired of trying.
Then stop trying. I didn't ask you to.
want to do what you want. At least get the hell out of this place. Go fucking interact with people. Don't sit in a place like this all fucking night by yourself. Go do something with yourself.
You know, all my dad ever cared about was a paycheck. My paycheck. Make sure that it was big and stable for everything that I wanted and needed, you know? I think... No. I know he only liked my ex-wife and her father because they had a lot of money. You know, he offered me a high-paying job within his company, and you know, my dad and school weren't anything of what I thought they were going to be. You know, the next day at work, I was so frustrated that I fucked up my delivery route.
Oh, hey, what's up, dude? So, I kind of got a favor to ask of you. So, I got the homebro, and I was hoping to spend some time with him today. Can you take the papers and do the delivery for me? I'll even give you the keys, and you can take the car. These are the routes that you'd have to hit today. All right? It's easy. We've done it before. You good? Sure. Thanks, dude. I know I can count on you. All right.
That was too soft.
Yeah. Hey, thanks again, bro. Yo, what's good, man? Good. Yo, yesterday was fun. Thanks again for helping me out. You have my keys anywhere? We're running a little bit late, but if we get going right now, we can get the day started. Oh, hold on a second. 1 second. Hey, Dad, what's up?
What the hell happened yesterday with you guys?
What do you mean?
Don't act stupid with me, Zach. You guys missed half of your route yesterday. 4 different residential areas had complaints. This isn't funny anymore, guys. I gave your route to different drivers today.
Why? I'm
that
sorry.
That way we can pay people who are willing to do their job. I want you to take the day and think about priorities. And I hope you realize that you both need to start acting like mature adults.
Yes, sir. I understand. God damn it! God damn it!
Sorry.
What happened, man?
I left the map.
You left the map? I mean, that's like numero uno besides the papers.
Sorry, I slept in a little bit and forgot the map.
These people are paying for a service, man. Like...
That is true. But some people who didn't know about your dad's newspaper company now know about it.
You know what? Fine. Fuck it. Whatever. We got the day off now. Besides, now we can do better shit. Alright, just chill for a moment, man. Yo, what's up, bro?
Hey, what's up, man? Check it, right? So, it's boobs, right? But
Yeah.
it's boobs from the top, and then it's boobs from the front, and then it's boobs from the side, man.
Damn, dude.
Because titties.
Hell yeah.
Right?
Got
So
some
what's
titties,
good
bro.
with you, man? It's good to see you. What's going on?
Not much, man. Just kicking it.
Who's your buddy you brought with you?
Well, this is Ronnie. Ronnie, he goes to school for art and shit. So
Hey,
I thought
Ronnie,
I'd
come on
bring
in.
him along.
You want to tag?
Ronnie.
Sure. You
Come
go to
on,
school
bro.
for art, yeah?
Let's go,
Come
art
here,
boy.
come express yourself. You want to play around a little bit? Just right here. Go
Yeah,
outside,
I'm off, dude.
What was your canvas? Whatever inspires you, man, dude.
Give it a shot.
Just like boobs or titties or... Can I borrow your light really quick? Yeah, for sure, man. Here. Shit's inspired.
Dude, that's
Good,
lit.
bro.
Hell yeah.
Like it.
Now, I'd like to take a second to talk about the first time that you actually tagged something. I think that's a monumental moment.
I mean, yeah, it was the moment I got hooked. You know, the instant gratification of putting your art on the ultimate canvas.
The ultimate canvas. Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, nothing beats it. It's the best. I mean, you just put your art piece up on the wall, and everyone who passes by kind of has to look at it, and if in some way they related to it, then you just reach someone in the world who doesn't even know you.
So this whole situation, it made you lose your job?
No. I mean, I feel bad that I fucked up the delivery route, but me and Mr. Satin talked about it and cleared everything up. And as far as Zach and I, we hung out plenty of times, and he even invited me out to a party with him.
A record of the delightful piece they're going to play this evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, 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 your attention, please, attention, please, attention, please.
And now the moment we've been waiting for is here.
I have something to tell you.
There you go, yeah, boy.
It's the same thing with my art. I just have to make something that people like. So I mean, I don't think it's completely impossible for. Exactly. Like I just don't think it's necessary to do the whole 9 to 5 thing or be chained to a desk. You know what I mean?
Suddenly something seems to have happened. Something seems to have happened. Everyone seems to be staring in one direction. People seem to be even terrified. I want everybody to understand. I don't understand. I don't understand.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi. You're really passionate about art.
Yeah, but I'm also kind of a coward when it comes to art as well.
Why do you consider yourself a coward?
I mean, I knew it would make me happy almost all my life, but I still never did anything about it.
But you're following your dream, aren't you?
I mean, yeah, but it just doesn't feel the same because I haven't been doing it until now, so I'm getting there, but I'm just not there yet.
So what's holding you back?
For starters, definitely the number one problem would be my ex-wife. I know, it's weird to say.
Do you miss your ex-wife?
No. Nope.
What happened?
Well, her and her dad, they both wanted me to just be this guy who made a lot of money, you know? And that's just not what I wanted to do. You know, I wanted to do art. I wanted to do something that I could feel was valued and was impressive, you know what I mean? Something that would, like, wow people, you know what I mean?
It's Raye.
Oh, shit! Well, are you financially stable now?
I mean, if you can call living in a motel stable.
Sometimes I wish I lived in a motel. Come on.
Sure.
So, do you think that you might want to be in a relationship again?
Yeah, for sure. But it would, you know, just definitely have to be with a girl that, you know, is happy that we're together because we're together and not because of materialistic stuff.
That's what love is. Everyone deserves to be happy.
Maybe everyone but me.
Look, you can have your art and be happy too. Everyone deserves that. Even you.
I own that same book, actually. I remember getting it after being inspired by Zach and his friend when they took me to do graffiti under the overpass.
See, that's what I'm trying to get you to talk to me about. I want you to talk about spray paint and graffiti. Now, I really want to, in the documentary, put together a montage with these pages and have you talking about graffiti over it. Now, am I asking the wrong questions here? Like, when did you start studying this book?
Look, I'm just trying to tell the story how I want to tell it.
So you went and did graffiti with Zach and his friends, and then you never thought to do it anymore? You just wanted to hang out and party and get high?
No, I mean, so you're not even listening to the whole story. This is the first time I've gone to even a party since I got married. That party that I did go to, though, was where I met Kytriena.
Tell me what happened with Kytriena.
You know, after I met Kytriena, like a little after, was when I actually first did my graffiti. Like, tried it for the first time and everything. I don't know. I mean, I feel like a part of me wanted to get caught. At first, my nerves were up and I was really afraid, but It felt amazing to do it, you know?
You wanted to get caught.
I just really didn't have anything going for me. You know, and to me, graffiti is just like this fuck it kind of movement. And, you know, whenever I do it, it feels like nothing else really matters. And that first time doing it was when I first felt that.
So, whatever happened with those first tags? I mean, do they still exist?
I don't know, I couldn't even tell you. Probably nothing.
I just recently found these surfacing themselves online.
Oh, wow.
Hey.
I spoke to Zach and I asked him if I could get your number, and he said that you didn't have a phone. He told me that the only way I could talk to you was if I came by your motel.
Okay, I just haven't really had the chance to clean, but you can see with me if you want.
It's okay. I was hoping that you were going to be at the get-together tonight. I was looking forward to seeing you.
I don't think I'm going to be able to tonight. Just have a lot of schoolwork and I got work in the morning. But if you want to reach me outside of, you know, tonight, then you could try taking my motel phone number.
Yeah, that would be great. Here. So, you maybe want to grab some dinner or lunch sometime soon?
I'm not in a really solid place right now. I mean, you saw this place when you walked up. It's really shitty.
Look, I don't think you're a mess. In fact, I think you're one of the first people that I've met who's got it all figured out. And it's not your place to tell me who or what I deserve.
That night during the party, I felt like I wasn't going to see Kytriena ever again. When I did those first RC tags, I felt like I was slowly becoming someone else. I just wanted to do this to let this someone that I was becoming, this persona, I wanted to let it manifest.
So, did you have a plan for what you were going to paint? Where, what, why, when? I mean, tell me details like that.
I wanted to be organized. I wanted to do everything the right way I needed to.
Why did people carve the rocks, you know what I mean, and put the president's faces on there, you know, Mount Rushmore? Why did they do that? They got a big kick out of doing big faces, or did they want it to leave a mark? They wanted to leave a mark. They said, these people right here, they are founding fathers. So we're gonna put their big faces on this mountain, and fuck who don't like it. So the fucker got up there and started chiseling out his fucking nose and the eyes and all that shit. Who gave him permission to mark that shit up? You know what I mean? Maybe the Indians had a problem with him putting that fool's face on the mountain. How come he didn't get arrested? It ain't no different, man. That ain't your fucking mountain that you scribed that name on.
It's not really like an addiction, but more like a sickness. You cannot control yourself once you start, if you really understand what you're doing. The minute you get that first tag, you feel like I could have done that better, and you gotta keep moving.
The repetitiveness of it gets really addicting. Every time you do it, you're like one step closer to your goal, whatever that may be.
Graffiti is about being loved, hated, whatever, just being recognized.
The egos, the beef, the jealousy, the law, the sicknesses, the injuries, the hatred, the violence. That's graffiti.
Instead of like looking at the person doing graffiti, maybe they should look at the cause of why that person started.
Vamos a jugar fútbol ahí en el Griffin Park. ¡La locura! Yeah, now I'm going to LA. Yeah. James Joyce. Yeah, bro.
I write poetry. I don't really read it to people or really show what I've written.
You're really good.
Really? I want to have them published in a volume.
Yeah?
My favorite poet is this woman, Kytriena. I want to buy her work, but I've been reading her poems online, and they just speak to me in a haunting way. Like, they're about transformation and moving on and letting go in life, you know?
Letting go of what?
I kind of had a really hard year. I had a miscarriage. So poetry is just, helping me get through that. And I can express myself through it.
I am so sorry. I'm sorry.
I don't want anyone in my life who pushes me away from poetry.
I think you should definitely enter those competitions you talked about for poetry.
So, how's your art career going?
It's going pretty well, actually. Doing a lot of experimental things, seeing what sticks.
You should do more than just try them. Don't worry about it. Just do it. You should do something big, huge, so everyone can see it, and then you'll know what direction to go into.
So, this is it. It's how it all started. This is how everybody got to know you as the great street artist that you are known as today, right?
From studying and researching all the videos about the graffiti artist, you have to blast your name everywhere and all over everything that you can.
Did you feel like, Picasso about to create a bunch of Cubist paintings, or Jackson Pollock about to drip some color on canvas?
I'm not sure. I just know I had to do something. Because I told my dad I was going to be an artist, and Kiana seemed to see something in me, and she told me to do something so big that, as many people as possible could see it. And I wanted to do the hard work of tagging everywhere that I possibly could.
You can see the center is real tight, but the top is fading, the bottom is fading. And that's, an up and down fade.
No, I just still did it. I just kept doing it and doing it and doing it. Nobody, no one knows you. Except for, the few who know who you are. It's like some superhero shit, Like, you just fucking fly out, do your shit, come back, like you're just a mild-mannered reporter,
For me, writing was a release. It was an escape from, my parents bitching and complaining in the house. It was an escape from my block. I started writing to get away from all that, to assume another identity, to have a good time with my boys, to be down with, some rebellious shit.
You stay anonymous as who you are. And that's the whole point of it.
Being like the wind, you can't see him, but you could feel it. You could have this sort of anonymous thing about it where you could have one kind of, you portray yourself as one thing and then change into my other costume and I'm this other guy. Superhero.
Graffiti is basically this. It's one, creating some kind of letter or message, right? Some kind of design. 2, getting the supplies. 3, getting the spot. 4, getting to the spot. 5, attempting it, pulling it off, and then coming back and documenting it. And that's it,
The first time I make graffitis was some rats, some small rats, like a shadow running along the sidewalk of the city. This is the first rat, maybe 1981 too. I wanted to invade Paris with my images.
It's just like walking and breathing. If I'm out and I'm anywhere, I'm stickering.
I think that putting up a sticker, there's not a show of force, but a show of defiance, and a show of self-identity, that I need to impose who I am on the social system, which is what graffiti is.
Leave your identity or your DNA, a little touch of it, wherever you were.
And that was part of the whole sticker community, and that's how it got built up. People had the same idea I had of just, I want to make stickers.
It's kind of like my mark. This is where I crush.
It probably, in a lot of ways, it probably saved my life. Who knows what I would be doing if it weren't for graffiti.
You don't really choose the arts choose you. You don't pick to choose the Kytriena. The Kytriena picks you. You don't choose the paint, watercolors, or oil. Your medium picks you. I don't know, man. I dig paint. I dig spray paint. So pick me.
I'm alive. I'm here. I'm fucking something, and I will be something. Why? Because I make myself something.
They're just out there risking their life to paint something that, hopefully a few people might be able to appreciate, and that's it. And I think there's something to be said for that. I think that's definitely something that's worth taking note of.
got the red paint, the 2 letters, and it's going to be the first time the entire city has seen all of this. Now, would you say that this was the moment where you first hit that artistic expression?
The biggest thing was figuring out my organization and how to achieve, my graffiti and how to get it done.
How did you feel as an artist? Was it different? Did you feel like you were going to get into something big?
I feel like sometimes things happen to artists, whether it's success or failure, and it comes when they least expect it or deserve it.
Hold on. Are you saying that you think that some of the recognition you received was not what your artwork deserved?
In the end, it's really the audience who matter. It's the audience who has the power to make us who we are when it comes to being artists.
All right, so I'm just gonna go over this first part for you guys. I want you to list 2 ways to create a visual weight. 2 ways. I need you to draw an example of containment. It could be any sort of containment. Come up with that theory. Now, number 3, multiple choice as well as number 4. All right, everyone has a pencil. You have 25 minutes starting now.
Hey, have you been on Instagram lately?
No, why?
There's this graffiti artist that's been like going viral. I've been seeing him on like every post.
Yeah.
He keeps putting like RC everywhere. I don't know, nobody knows what it means. Or like on Twitter, so many people are like tweeting about it. Even Graffiti Kings, like it's getting really popular.
Jeez.
And he's putting these like stickers around.
What's going on?
Have you heard of the new like graffiti artist? He's been going viral. Look, so he's on Instagram. Graffiti Mash posted it. I don't know, he just keeps putting like RC everywhere, but like I don't know what that means. But look, see, there's the same RC, and then he also is putting like stickers up everywhere.
They're pretty tight.
They're so cool. I'd buy one. I love it.
What do you guys work on over there? Everybody done with their assignments? Please pass them up to the front. We're about out of time.
I don't even have to look through all these to tell you. When I first saw these, my first thought was, the whole world is my canvas, literally. And that I could just spill all my frustrations all over it if I wanted to.
Tell me more about what you mean by that, by frustrations.
I mean, isn't that why we're here? The lights, the camera, all your questions.
You have not paid for 3 fucking weeks. I'm getting tired of this shit, man.
I get paid tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Yeah, what? It's always fucking tomorrow with you guys. I'll take out the garbage tomorrow. I'll pay my rent tomorrow. I'll suck your dick tomorrow. No. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I'm gonna come back down here if I don't get paid, and I'm gonna kick this fucking door in. And I'm gonna gather up all your shit, and I'm gonna sprinkle it across the fucking parking lot of tomorrow. You get it?
Yeah, I get it.
This is no smoking room.
I'm not smoking in here.
I can fucking smell you from the parking lot of tomorrow. So, wrap up a towel, put it under the door, or fucking smoky doobie somewhere else. Alright? Tomorrow. And if I don't get it, I already fucking told you. Alright guys, this is Seth Williams. I'm right here. Hold on, man. Whoa, don't move, don't move. This is Seth Williams. This is crazy. We're with the guy. This is the guy. I found him. I'm the one that found him. This is crazy. Crazy. So he's over here. He's doing his new latest art piece. It looks like it says, we live paycheck. It says we live paycheck to paycheck. So hold on, man. Hold on anywhere. Everyone wants to know who you are. Everyone, you're all over the internet. What's going on? Everyone wants to understand, what are you doing here? What does this all mean? Why do you have a mask on? What are you some Batman out here doing just art pieces or whatever? Tell us a little bit about yourself. I mean, okay, all right, if you're not going to tell us a little bit about yourself, what does it mean? Why do you send these messages? What does RC mean? What does RC mean? What does the RC stand for? There's fan theories. Everyone's asking questions. I have my own fan theory. I've said it on this channel. I said it first. So what does it all mean? What does RC stand for? Does it stand for Rattle-Can? It means Rattle-Can? You know what I mean? There it is, guys. RC. You heard it from me first. It's Rattle-Can. His name's Rattle-Can. I coined it for him. This is Epic Newsroom. Seth Williams. This boy is out here. He's out here in the tunnels. He's figuring it out. He knows all about the latest graffiti. This is the latest art piece from RC, now named Rattle-Can. It says, we all live paycheck to paycheck. Come on, guys. We saw it first. You saw it here, right here on this channel from me. Epic Newsroom. Be sure to like and subscribe. Share it. Tell your mother about it. Tell your father about it, because we're out here. I'm out here. Your boy's out here talking about it. We live paycheck to paycheck. What do you guys think? Like, subscribe.
I was just so constantly frustrated about, you know, how our society is just all about money. But then that whole YouTube video changed everything. It was ridiculous. Everyone was talking about Rattle-Can nonstop.
All right, who's ready to give their presentations? Ronnie, you look like you're ready. The floor is yours. Thank you.
What I did was, at first I drew it on paper with a sketch pencil, and then I used a marker for a little more detail. And then I used a computer and a scanner here at school, up in the library. And pretty much I put this into a picture file and used photo editing and digital illustration software to detail most everything, and also to color the photo. These are also really commonly used techniques in graphic design and by modern comic book colorists. And this particular work actually demonstrates progression of Van Gogh's artistic style after his arrival in Paris. And if you actually look above Tangai's hat here, it's actually a really great painting of Mount Fuji. And it's also interesting to note down here with the kabuki actresses, down here on the bottom right and the left near his shoulder. And although he was heavily influenced by Japanese prints, he does not at all veer from his own personal style of portrait painting, which I really admire.
Look, Ronnie, I have to tell you that you're in jeopardy of failing this course. I want to see how you're going to utilize your talents as an artist to get a job once you graduate. No one's going to pay you to recreate a Van Gogh painting.
You said you want, for the assignment, you want us to recreate and or reproduce a famous piece of art in our own way. That's all you said. You didn't say recreate, reproduce a famous piece of art, and after you get your A or B or grade on it, go try to sell it and make sure that it sells. Like, that wasn't the point of the assignment, so I did exactly what you asked of recreating and reproduce.
What makes you happy? I mean, why don't you try to find a way to be like this guy, RC, the local street artist, RC. He's blowing up now. He's on YouTube, he's on Instagram, he's gone viral. Just find a way to take what's yours and turn it into pop culture.
Okay, well, first off, I don't think, from what I've seen at least, RC doesn't do pop culture art. And I'm not RC, so I'm not looking to do anything relevant or equal to pop culture art.
Look, I just want you to make what makes you happy and then turn it into something bigger.
All right. Can I get my grading paper?
Of course.
It's a book from my favorite poet.
Why, do you already have a copy?
No, I never got around to buying it.
Oh.
Speaking of artists, there's something I wanted to show you.
Yeah?
Have you seen this guy? He's all over social media right now. Look. How come you don't look up any of this on the internet?
I actually don't have internet, honestly.
What?
Yeah, I kind of... Where did I put it? I kind of just do all my work on here, but I still don't have Wi-Fi. I draw some of my drawings in here, and I'll edit it in here. Then I'll, print it, and it'll come off like that poster.
Wait, that's your work.
Yeah, I did it on here. This Deep Six High Five.
If you would just get a cell phone, not only could you keep up with the art world, but I could talk to you every day, and then I wouldn't miss you all the time.
Well, if I got a phone, you'd probably be the only number I'd have.
Well, baby, my number's the only one you need.
You're right.
By the way, what, homie? Good. So you know that girl I've been talking to? Kytriena?
Oh yeah, that Kytriena.
Yeah. So we're actually wanting to talk to each other more. So I got this cell phone, but I don't really know how to set it up. So I was wondering if you
What
could help
the
me.
fuck? You with a phone?
So, let me stop you there. While we're talking about cell phones...
Yeah, fucking cell phones. What about it?
Well, you know I have to bring it up. You know I have to address it. Is it true that you made the painting Cell Phone Society? Now, there are rumors that there was an imposter involved and that he may have done the painting himself. The public doesn't have an actual truth on this. Now, we have some people saying that that you did the painting. We have other people saying that you took credit for whoever did do the painting. Now you have the chance to give the truth to the people right here, right now.
Yes, I made the cell phone painting. But I make my art pieces for many different reasons, but I only do them for reasons. I don't just do them just to make them.
It just pisses me off because she found my phone number. Yeah, she's found my phone number and sent me this. I don't get it. Why do cell phones have to dictate everything we do?
How's everybody today? Thursday, right? This is the wrong test. I must have misplaced them. Give me 1 minute. I have to go reprint these. How you doing today?
Yo guys, did you hear that Rattle-Can got arrested?
What?
Yeah, seriously, it's all over my social medias.
That can't be right. I thought he was pretty good at not getting caught.
Dude, I have no idea. Just Google it. It's gonna be there.
And now he's in custody.
The police department working on the case since last month.
You didn't do any of these?
I said, I can't say I did, I can't say I didn't. You got all the pics, man. You got all the answers, man.
That's what I'm asking, man. All right, stand up, man. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
You just said that we were,
Put your hands behind your back. All right.
Ma'am, can you just step back real quick? Thank you.
Nope. No.
20 years old is the man behind multiple graffiti tags throughout the city. Take a look at this video right here. They estimate the total cost for damages and cleanup for the incidents more than $5,000.
Okay, so here's what Street Art News apparently had to say. This review today is about his final art piece, and the artwork appears to be of a zombie with his head displayed as a cell phone. The statement with the artwork proclaims, "We are a cell phone society," and we personally find this contradicting art piece, which lacks imagination. And the statement seems to claim phones and the internet are used to brainwash the public. If the intent was to bring about awareness toward technology, then maybe Rattle-Can should consider that we as a people influence the media. The media and social world have been picked on for spreading ignorance in the past. The real ignorance is to believe people don't have independent thought. But we say to Rattle-Can, as it is best to consider one important fact. Technology, the internet, and phones are literally the only reason Rattle-Can it was considered an artist. This is a career short-lived, and we should all celebrate another talentless vandal behind bars. So, I don't know about you guys, but that sounds like complete and utter bullshit to me. And I don't know about you guys, but I think everyone's getting a little too offended by such a little thing. It's just frustrating.
Come on. What did you want to talk about?
Have you heard what's going on?
Fucking stupid ass phone. Yeah, it's all over social media. The guy was caught. His art piece sucks. So what? What's going on between you and me?
What are you and me?
What do you mean?
Like, what are we?
I don't know.
You know, Kytriena, I was doing really well with my art career. I had people appreciating my art. They were talking about it, and people were actually talking about me and who I was making it. And now they're not, because I got a fucking cell phone like you asked, and it just completely ruined everything. Okay?
What are you talking about?
The phone, Kytriena, the cell phone. Literally going the polar opposite of what an artist should be. The fact that I don't have an art career anymore. Bullshit!
It's you. You're him. It's been you this whole entire time?
Yeah, it's been me. But it's fucked now because you had me get that fucking phone. My whole career's ruined now.
Look, Ronnie, I know who you are. And who you are is amazing. But those people that are appreciating your artwork, they don't even know who you are. You're hiding behind a mask.
You don't know who I am.
Look, I'm falling in love with you for who you are. But if you want to hide behind a mask, I'm not going to hold you back, not for a second. Good luck with your life and your art career.
Good luck with your fucking poetry.
I'm sure that must have been really tough. What was it that helped you cope with everything after she wasn't around anymore? And what was it that kept you moving forward? Was it the art that kept on keeping you going?
Look, I pretty much just gave up on everything at that point.
Put your hands up. Higher. Don't move.